Hi guys, thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well guys, today's video is going to be about Melody giving up the fight. Melody has decided that she is no longer in a war with Martel. She has decided that she is going to let God fight her battles. God has humbled her, and also we will be discussing in this video the 47 acres. How Martel says, I made all of this SHIT happen. If it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be no 47 acres. It wouldn't be no home building. It wouldn't be nothing. Martel gets pissed off at Chris Fletcher because he brought Chris Fletcher in to sell the property, okay? And Martel got the buyer. Chris Fletcher closed on the deal. But as we all know, the buyers did not want to use Martel on the property as the builder because, number one, he doesn't have a builder's license, and also because of all of the chaos that had been going on in reference to his name, all of the things that were put out in public about Martel Holt. They didn't want their property being associated with that. So, of course, Martel Holt got pissed off at Chris Fletcher because he figured, I brought you in, you're my friend, you were supposed to stand up for me and let them know nobody else is building anything on this property but Martel Holt. Chris Fletcher is saying, I understand your perspective, but these are they own the property. Money on the wood makes the game go good. All that friendship mess is out the door when I'm talking to my, the people who purchased the property from me. It's about what they want, not what I want or what my friend wants. You understand? And so this is what this video will be about. The main thing was Martel saying, I made all of this SHIT happen. Like if it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be any of this. Melody was also considerate, and, she took Martel's feelings into consideration. She could have backstabbed him when Chris approached her with, subcontracting the job out because, again, we know Melody has never built any homes, but she is familiar with how to subcontract the job out, how to get the contractors in place to build a house. She could get the job done. And, but she said, I know Martel is very passionate about this building project, so I think you should talk to him because I don't want any problems between us. Now, she didn't have to consider Martel at all. If somebody is proposing a deal to her, she could have just jumped on it because she is the one with the builder's license. She was the one who, fronted Holt & Holt Custom Homes. Martel was building under her license. So she could have, stepped right over him, went over his head and said, yes, I'll accept it. And Martel would have nothing to do with it because, again, it is up to the people who bought the property. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
And we can talk about everybody else's business. Let's stop talking about Martel Holt's business all the time because everybody got something going on.
I'm gonna get you, Lonnie. Come here, Lonnie Pooh. Martel has really been throwing jabs on social media, so I'm not feeling him right now. However, he's on his way to pick up the kids, so I'm gonna just put my game face on. So yeah, I just wanted us to talk and set some boundaries and, talk about how moving forward with the kids, custody, respect.
We already got the custody set in place. We just gotta abide by those rules, don't we?
I'm game for abiding by the rules. But when it's time to switch them, one of the parents saying I ain't gonna be able to get them I don't know when I'm gonna get them. Then I'm getting pictures sent of you at events and things like that.
It goes hand in hand. It's almost like when you tell me that you're sick, then you end up in Georgia. Let's not point the finger at each other. I think we just need to keep working with each other, being as positive as we can, because it's real with our children, you know? Even like when it comes to the social media, I think some of that anger that you would have when it comes to the social media, I think the kids might see that. If you calling me, cursing me out, being disrespectful, it's like, you know, whatever. You can't let me different. You can't come at me cursing me out.
I know Melody's very upset that I posted a picture with Milani in reference to my 5th child. But my thing is, we have to move forward and not look back.
I am the father of our children, too, just like you're the mother. Everybody...
You keep that in mind as well.
I do.
No,
That's
you
why
don't.
I'm being disrespectful.
Martel, you disrespected me for the longest. You went on a whole tour. So let's talk about the boundaries, or we can get somebody to help us talk through and work through boundaries.
I mean, I'm open for that.
Martel agreeing to go to counseling is definitely a win, because at the end of the day, the kids are the most important thing. And the biggest victims, let's be clear.
I came over today to kind of get a little conversation going here about the 47 acres. The famous 47 acres.
Selling the 47 acres to Chris's investor honestly is bittersweet. It represents a dream that I shared with Martel and the Comeback Group and the Scotts, but it will also be a relief to get rid of it.
And spoken with one of the investor that's purchasing the land. We're going to be building about 40-plus single-family homes out there. And talking to the developer, we were wondering if you would be interested in maybe building a couple of custom homes out there.
I know how passionate Martel has been about this project, and I wouldn't want his feelings and ego to get, involved, and then there's an issue with he and I. So, have you talked to him about me building homes?
No. But of course, I will speak to him about it. One thing that did transpire, the 47 acres closed.
It's about time, man.
Well, I mean, that's partially why, I invited you over. The developer did ask me to speak with Melody.
About what?
Well, he wanted me to find out if she still had her builder's license. And he was interested in seeing if she would be interested in possibly building some homes. She said that she would let me know. She also said that, it was a passion of yours for building the custom homes, and she really didn't want to have any conflict,
Right.
in reference to you guys, because...
And I think that you would have thought that too. You being my friend, I made the connection with you, so no matter what, certain things that you feel that Martel will feel uneasy with, you should come to your friend and talk to him about it before anything.
Well, I get what you're saying, but that's the client. He only was looking at it from a standpoint of who has the builder license now.
Martel Martel is connected with a company with both builder's license.
Well, if her name is the one that's on the deed, she has the license.
I'm the person who's built the houses. I know that you know that. I definitely feel betrayed. I definitely feel that Chris should have come to me and mentioned things. I don't feel men should do their friends or other men like that, period. It's almost like stabbing you in the back. I brought the buyer. You should have stepped up and let them know that nobody else gonna build anything. Martel needs to be the one to do whatever he wants to do. He made all happen.